I have prepared a song for you. It's regarding on the Moon Festival because we have just passed the Moon celebration, and I've been trying to upload this song. It's in three parts: in Cantonese, Mandarin, and English. So today I brought you this song just to for you to pay attention to the festival, the Moon Festival that we have. It has a lot of story about it. So as soon as I play a little bit of the music, I'll explain to you about the music meaning. Okay, round and pretty, lovely and white, up above makes a beautiful sight. Smile and kind, shining light, warmthly you fill our hearts with delight, or you can say so delight. Okay, well, we'll come back to this song. Let me just read you the lyrics again. It's a full moon song. We usually have a lot of songs in the full moon on the August 15 in the Chinese calendar, and we normally celebrate on the same day. I was going to put it up, but due to some personal reason, I could not make it, and I hope that you wouldn't mind. The lyrics are round and pretty, lovely and white. Up above makes a beautiful sight. Smile and kind, shining light. Warmthly filled our hearts with delight. So this song, it's about the moon, describe the moon, how beautiful it is. So I hope you like it. And let me get into some story, and then I'll come back to do the song again. When we celebrate on the August 15, there are three stories normally that in the ancient Chinese tradition. One is about the beautiful woman that flying to the moon, because the story was saying there was a very ruthless king trying to take some special medicine so that he can live forever. So his queen was very nervous about that. If he does that, then the citizens will be very suffering. So she stolen his medication, and very shortly after, she did not know that her body becomes very light and she's starting to fly. And the ancient story saying that she fly all the way to the moon. And as you can see sometimes, the Chinese mooncake on top of the box, you see a beautiful woman flying to the moon. That's one of the story. I don't have it translated in English, the poetry, but I'll say it in Chinese, and hopefully someday I'll translate for you. And then we would also have another story that it's about the mooncake. Many years ago, the mooncake, the Mongolians took over the dynasty from China, and because the citizens would not agree with the new government, and they wanted to rebel against them. So they've set a date for the revolution to take place. On on the day that everybody opened the mooncake, there was a note inside. So when they opened the mooncake on the August 15, they saw the note, what to do, and they all united together and fight against the Mongolian government. So China took back the country. So it changed the dynasty. So that basically, it's a little bit of the story. Also, on the August 15, a lot of loved ones or people that are sending messages to their loved ones, they have the lantern, and they put a note there and let the lantern fly in the air for the loved one to come home and unite it with them. So we also say when the moon's round and the family gets together, united together. So these are the little bit of the August moon story. So let me get back to the music, and then I will get into today's scripture reading, and also a little bit of more depth to it. Okay, so the songs starts with Round and Pretty. Bear with me a little bit. I had it separated, but somehow I missed it. I will post this song again for you to hear. Okay, now I do again. Round and pretty, lovely and bright, all above makes a beautiful sight. Smile, shine light, won't you feel our heart with delight? Won't you feel our heart with delight? Today I brought you a very short devotional. It's about David. David went through a lot of intensive suffering in his life. He was a fugitive from King Saul, the mightiest man in the land. And on one occasion, even his own son turned against him. I'm sure you heard of the story that Absalom, his son, was against him, trying to take his kingdom. He had to run and hide. And good things that the Lord was with him. And there were good people that helped him to fight back and got his kingdom back. Therefore, when David praised God for being a refuge for people in danger, he was not just talking, something that is totally unrelated to his life. He placed his trust in God. It was a matter of life or death for him. And God never let him down, even though when he was facing the, hypothetical, abstracted terms, God never let him down. In times of a trial and tribulation, remember that God always watches over you. He will never forsake those who call upon him. Never let them down. That's in Psalm chapter 9, verse 9 to 10. The Lord is a refuge for the oppressed, a stronghold in time of trouble. Those who know your name will trust in you. For you, Lord, have never forsaken those who seek you. Well, David knows the key word in his life. Although he made a lot of mistakes from time to time, but he knows whenever he has problem, he goes to the Lord. He asks the Lord to help. So that was the smartest things that he ever done. Let's read Psalm chapter 9, verse 9 and 10. The Lord is a refuge for the oppressed, a stronghold in time of trouble. Those who know your name will trust in you. For you, Lord, have never forsaken those who seek you. A beautiful scripture. I hope you enjoy it, and I will put the song on Facebook again, and I hope you enjoy hearing it. It's also on YouTube, so you can go and seek for Dr. Angie Cook Wong and look for the full moon song, then you'll find it. So I hope to see you again next Monday, and we're so thankful that you've been with us, and continue praying for us so that we can continue doing this. We also have another verse in here, Psalm 72, verse 6. We shall come down like rain upon the mown grass, as showers that water the earth. In his days shall the righteous flourish, and abundance of peace so long as the moon endureth. Well, there's so many areas in the Bible mentioned about the moon. So when Chinese celebrate the moon festival, it's also something that it's written in the Bible that we should worship and think of the Lord, think of God that created all this heaven and earth, the moon, the sun, the stars, and all the nature stuff. So let me read this scripture again. Psalm 72, chapter 72. Now, I seem to miss, okay, in the full moon song that we have, Psalm, yes, there is a extra verse, Psalm verse 9, chapter 9, verse 9 and 10. I already read it to you, but there's Psalm 72, which I have missing, but anyway, so it's in here, verse 6 and 7. We shall come down like rain upon the mown grass, as showers that water the earth. In his days shall the righteous flourish, an abundance of peace so long as the moon endureth. Thank you so much for